welcome along. Nice to see you again this week. Let's get straight into it, and then we'll do the niceties and the welcome when we get going. If you remember, last week I think we ended up in Fresno, was it? We drove to Fresno, discovered Fresno on our way to Sacramento. So yeah, it was Fresno, so then we're going up there. So let's have a look for a job to Sacramento. Let's have a look if there's anything we can see here. No. Oh, there. Good old Walmart. Bravo. Let's take that job. Let's get on the road. Yes, so hope you're well. Happy Saturday. Oh well, I can't say that, can I? It is Saturday for me, you'll be pleased to know. But it might not be Saturday for you. You might be watching this on a Tuesday. You might be watching this in 2033. If so, hello. Hope you're not still talking about Brexit. Need to get over it now, to be honest. Unless the country's gone to the dogs even more, then you're quite right to talk about it. Right, map. So we're going up to Sacramento. Where we're delivering, and then the Mac dealer, return of the Mac. That's over here. So I'm not sure why it's, I don't know why it's undiscovered, but never mind. I don't know why it's discovered, sorry. I don't know. Never mind, just crack on. It's night. What's the time? 10 to 2 in the morning. Oh, this is gonna be this is gonna be fun for you guys. It's just gonna be pitch black screen. Congratulations. You like Halloween. That's what you get. You love the dark, don't you? So there we go. Night delivery. Once we got our own truck, we got a bit more control over it, because you decide where you rest, and you know, I'll try and keep it so that you don't have to be part of night deliveries, because you know, this can be a dull game as far as watching it when it's in the day, you know, but at least you get some nice scenery. But in the dark, yeah, not the best. Here we go. It's only a quick job, 4 hours. Shouldn't take too long, and then hopefully we'll be right at the stop, where right in the next bit where we can buy our truck. I got a plan for trucks. I got a plan for all the paint jobs and on our truck fleet. So I'll tell you more about that next week if we buy a truck. I think we will buy a truck next week, just to get on with it. Just try and start earning proper money in it. We probably won't keep that truck for long, because as you go up the levels you unlock better trucks and things, and faster trucks, and trucks that can pull more. So yeah, we won't keep it long, but he'll still be in the game. He'll be part of our fleet. We'll hire a driver, and he'll have that truck, or she, you know, get with the times. They'll have that truck, and now we'll always have the new truck for a bit, and then every time we buy a new truck we'll pass the trucks down. So anyway, that's not for this week, that's for next week. It's very dark. I don't think I got my lights on, have I? Right, lights. There we go, boom. Like a pro. So we're on the road, lights on, truck in, on our way to Sacramento. It's dark, I'm wearing sunglasses. Let's talk Halloween. I thought we'd talk Halloween because it's Halloween special. I know, I said last video, I'm not a big fan of Halloween. Don't like it. Don't get the point of it. But I have been to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. We went in 2018, I think it was. Met some friends. It was the first day of our holiday. They had been in Florida a while. I don't know how long, but they were acclimatized. We were not. It was our first full day. We travelled the day before, landed, went out for food with some other friends. Oh no, family. It wasn't friends, it was family. Because they were out there as well. Met them for food. So had a bit of a late night. Then got up stupidly early, because it's the first full day in Florida. You get up stupidly early regardless. And we've got like a tradition of booking our first day now. We book in Crystal Palace for breakfast. So we book there as early as we can, because if you do that and you've got an early enough reservation, sometimes they let you in the park before rope drop, before it officially opens. So we were walking down Main Street with hardly anyone around. And having, that's a great way to start your holiday if you love Disney. So yes, so that's all well and good. But then we booked into the Halloween party that night, so it was a very long day. But it was good. We queued, long queue for meeting the Seven Dwarfs, because they're characters that you wouldn't normally get to meet, and so Seven Dwarfs were the ones we went to meet, and that was a long queue. But yeah, we met Tim Tracker during that Halloween party, and we recently discovered Mr. David and Mr. Ian. They do vlogs of Florida. Very good channel. I'll try and remember to link it down below. But they went to the same Halloween party, and we discovered a couple of months ago watching the vlog that we are actually in the vlog, which was nice. We're in there for about a nanosecond, and if we didn't know that we were in the same queue and looking out for us, we wouldn't have seen ourselves. But they were talking about how long the queue for meeting the Seven Dwarfs were, and we were like, oh yeah, we were in that queue, and then we saw ourselves in that queue, and that's it. We weren't even, it's not even on the screen properly, but you take what you can, don't you? You find little I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, so enjoyed it. Obviously this year they brought in the Boo Bash, which I was up in arms about when I heard about it, but as I read more this week, because you wouldn't think it, but sometimes I do a little bit of research, and just to make it sound as if I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. So I was reading this week, and actually I'm not too up in arms about it now. Number one, I thought it was permanently replacing Not So Scary, but from what I've read, it might not be. They haven't announced that. I think it's more to do with the pandemic and low crowds and social distancing and things like that they sort of brought in this new event, because Not So Scary wouldn't have been the same, I guess. So they haven't officially announced that it's Boo Bash all the time now. I mean, I don't see why they can't run both, perhaps going forward. But from what I read, it might just be a pandemic thing. But yeah, because the Boo Bash is more expensive, whereas Not So Scary is from about, I think it was about $75 to about $130, depending on what date you go. And obviously you go in August. Now you can go in August to go into a Halloween party. So yeah, it's about 75 to 130, and then Boo Bash was about 135 to 200 for Halloween night. It was close to Halloween. So yeah, that's a big difference. And Boo Bash, reading about it, you don't get the same entertainment, really, so you don't get the Boo to You parade. You get cavalcades instead. But this is why I don't know. I don't think it's going to be what's the word? Sorry, I can't think of the word. Permanent. I reckon they'll bring back Not So Scary, or maybe run them both. But yeah, so you don't get the parade, you get cavalcades. You don't get the fireworks in Boo Bash. But if you're there early enough, you can watch like what was Happily Ever After. It's Enchanted now, isn't it? You could have watched them. So yeah, it's not great. You don't the Hocus Pocus Spectacular, that wasn't running for the Boo Bash. So entertainment wise, it looks like you're you're getting done really, because you're paying more and less entertainment. But you know, these are the times we live in at the moment. Fireworks haven't been running till recently, so it's not surprising. You get cavalcades. Maleficent Dragon was out, which doesn't come out often apparently. So you get certain things, and because it's marketed, Boo Bash was marketed as after hours rather than like a holiday party like Not So Scary and the Christmas one. Boo Bash was after hours. So the after hours events, they sort of market them as a bit more exclusive. So it would have been quieter, I would have thought, as far as ride lines. But again, in the rides again, they didn't have, in Not So Scary, they have the overlays. So Space Mountain, was it? Pirates, Haunted Mansion. They had the overlays for Halloween, whereas they didn't have them in the Boo Bash, which, no, pandemic or not, I don't see why they wouldn't have done that. That seems a bit harsh for those people paying out for the Boo Bash. But there we go. The other thing that was different, oh look, we're coming into town here. Wonder what that is on the left there that we're going to discover. Let's have a look. Come on. Oh, here we go. Stockton discovered. Another town for us. Can take jobs from Stockton now in the future. The lights here. Oh, I just go in. They've stopped. I can't see lights. Oh, I don't know. That was a red light, wasn't it? I'm through anyway. A Western Star dealer. There you are. Not buying you. I'm buying a Mac. Want a Tesla garage? Look. Oh, so it has it has updated things a bit. Petrol, Texaco. Now we'll be doing that when we got our own truck, filling up on petrol as well. Let's go and get this discoverable. It's probably a recruitment thing. And watch your truck. Careful, come on. That's probably a recruitment agency, which is going to help us when we come to buy a driver. But looking at that sat nav, it's just, instead of 50 minutes, I'm now hour 47, so I need to turn round. Which, this road looks very narrow. So, we might have another, see, it's recruitment agency, so, yeah, great. We might have another incident with a double trailer now. Or can I get around the back of this hotel? Yeah, I'm going to have to try that, I think, can I? Let's get around the back and see if I can spin it round the back. Oh, up over the curb. Boom. Don't worry about it, it's not my truck yet. Right, so I got to get around the back here and in the dark. So let's have a look. Right. Plenty of room, man. Plenty of room. So this is the sort of place, when we got our own truck, you've got to sleep, you've got to rest. You only get a certain amount of energy. So this is where the kind of place where we'll be stopping and resting. There's loads of different ones. They sound quite picturesque ones, like round lakes and stuff. Quite nice. This is a dodgy car. This is a psycho type hotel, innit? Can I get around? Come on, up on a curb. Use all the road. That's it. Wait, bus. Oh, bargain. Well, that was relatively painless. Just to get it discoverable. But there we go. Get back on the road. Get back to Sacramento. So what other things were different that I read about the Boo Bash? And the treats. So because it's after hours, you basically get loads of free, like popcorn, soft drinks, ice cream bars. So even though it costs more, you can get more for free as far as those little snacks. I mean, like I don't say I would do it, but if you're in Florida for 2 weeks and you go to an after hours event and they're giving away free bottles of Coke, Sprite, whatever, grab a couple, innit? Take them back to your hotel. I know the ice cream bars you won't be able to do that with, because even at midnight it's probably hot enough to melt ice cream. But I love the cookie sandwiches, Mickey's cookie sandwiches. They're my favourite. But they're about $6 each, so have a couple of them and you're making your money back. One every quarter of an hour or something, and then go on Thunder Mountain. Boom. So yes, I suppose, you know, the end thing for me was, the conclusion I came to is that whereas before I was dead against spending all our money and going to Boo Bash, I could probably see us doing it once. I mean, we're going to have to do something with Billy Bob at some point when he's grown up a bit. He's going to want to go to something, I would have thought. He loves the old Halloween. He's loved it this week. You know, so we'll probably have to go anyway to take him. So I'm not as against it now as I was. I still wouldn't go more than once or even, I don't know if I'd go twice, to be honest. But you go once. Ooh, the roadworks up ahead. They always seem to be in the night, the roadworks. And you can't see them coming. Let's get over. So yeah, I think I would. I think I'd try the Boo Bash. Just to see what it's like. I mean, if anything, just because it's after hours, just apparently the queues were great, like, apart from the big ones like Mine Train. Well, the queues were top notch. So yeah, it's worth a go. So yeah, that was, I don't know what's over in Paris. I've never been to Paris for Halloween, so I don't know what they do, and I don't know if they've done anything this year, because, you know, because that's the other thing with comparing Boo Bash to Not So Scary. It's Not So Scary was pre-pandemic, whereas Boo Bash is trying to exist in this pandemic world, and perhaps, you know, they'll change it after, when things get back to a bit more to normal. Perhaps they'll change it, and, you know, they will have the fireworks as far as Boo Bash, as part of Boo Bash. Oh, it's early. As part of Boo Bash. You know, perhaps they'll bring back the Booty Parade as part of Boo Bash. You don't really know, so it's not really fair to judge now either, when it's they're clearly operating, you know, a bit with the pandemic in mind, really, a bit restricted, I guess. So yeah, give it a go. See what happens next summer, I guess, because it's the summer now. Because, you know, Halloween's in the summer according to Disney. Right. Oh, right. So let's have a think about this now. So all the Halloween talk stops now, because otherwise we might be here for another quarter of an hour. Right, let's get in here. Yeah, it's the same as where I had the parking disaster. Right, let's see if I've learnt. Have I learnt my lesson? I'm gonna go ridiculously slow now, but not so. You know, it's gonna save us going for another quarter of an hour. Right, that's why I want to just go really slow, go a bit wider. I just want to get this done first time. I don't want to be faffing about again. Right, am I going to hit that pole? No, I'm fine. Come on, spin it around. That guy just watching and laughing. Right, come on. You better do this first time, or I'm never taking a double car job again. Right, up on the grass. Go on. Let's get it. Give it every chance. Let's give it every chance. Come on, take your time. Now, last time I would have just gone really quick here, but I've learnt my lesson, and I still live with the pain of that parking. Come on. Right, let's see. Please go green. Please. Please. Come on, come on. Boom! Yes. Bravo. What a way to end. Fantastic stuff. So another job done. I'm hoping to get up to level 3. Oh, it's quite a lot, isn't it? Ah, we didn't quite make it. I did say I'd buy a truck at level 3, but I might just buy one anyway, to be honest. There'll just be a couple of things perhaps we can't upgrade. Let's have a look. Truck dealers. So there's the Mac. There it is. You can buy online. Let's have a little look. So yes, we can buy a truck. Next episode, I think we will buy a truck. And yeah, we'll get going properly with our own little company. Like I said, I got a plan for the trucks. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Right, until then, have a good one. Just looking at these emails. Yeah, just a standard email. Until then, have a good one. Bye.